what's up, y'all? Alright, man. We shopping. Yo, type of one in the chat if you guys could hear the audio. Type of two in the chat if you guys can't hear the audio. Hey, what's up, Joseph? What's up, Love K? What's up, Brooklyn Collection? What's up, Robotic Duck? What's up, Tear Goat? What's up, Godspeed? What's up, Anaya? Yo, what's up, Solomon? Yo, what's up? Ugh. Hey, what's up, guys? You know what I'm saying? We're here up in this mug, man. What's up, Jovan Blakes? What's up, Joseph? What's up, Rice Fry? Yo, like this mug up. Like this mug up. You know what I'm saying? What's up, y'all? What's up, Samurai? Alright, so. Ooh, there we go. We just found what we was looking for. You know, so I got a bunch of stories to tell you guys today. Pretty sure a little bit later, we're going to be able to go to the skating rink. We're going to be able to live stream at the skating rink for the first time. One of my homeboys let me know that they got the Wi-Fi up there. Let's see. Come on. Very, very specific cheese that we're looking for. The kind we put on chili dogs. That's where the cheese is. Where's the shredded cheese? Oh, that looks shredded. Hey, what's up? Where's my keys? This is actually exactly what I'm looking for. Lucky. Alright, you guys, we're at the Walmart. What's up, Brooklyn Collection? Yes, sir. Alright, so peep game, right? You know what I'm saying? Hook y'all up with a quick story time. So. Ooh. Alright, so. Today I'm going to tell you guys the story of. I'm going to tell you guys, oh my God. So. Story I want to tell you guys is, so I was talking to this one chick, right? Her name was, she was an exotic dancer. Her name was Crystal. You know what I'm saying? We gonna say her name was Crystal. Now, Crystal, you know what I'm saying? Now, we were dating for like 3 or 4 years, right? And at a certain point, she started like talking to somebody else, right? Like, it was a point where I went to jail for like a little bit. Let me see. So I was in there, so I went to jail for like a year, right? So when I got out of jail, I tried to, are these microwavable? Huh? Are these microwavable? Conventional oven. Toaster oven. Air fryer. 10 minutes. These gotta be microwavable. I don't fucking know this shit. We'll figure it out. Alright, y'all. So I was talking to this chick. So I went to jail for about a year. Baby girl, she had, so when I got out of jail, since I didn't know her number by heart, I wasn't able to hit her up while I was inside. Get out of jail, you know what I'm saying? I go to her house, and she's like, oh my God, I thought you left me. Like, I didn't know where you were. And I was like, that's understandable, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. And then, baby girl was like, yo, so like, while you were inside, I was like super duper, like, I didn't talk to no one else. Like, I was crazy faithful. So I'm like, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. Good evening. Yo, hope you guys all had a productive day. Yeah, I'm at Walmart right now. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's up, my son? All right, y'all. So look, once we reach the first Super Chat milestone, which is 50 in Super Chat, I will try Takis for the first time. I will get a bag of Takis, and it'll be my first time ever eating them. Yeah, I'm saying, because this is what we got so far. You know what I'm saying? We got the lemonade, that's important. We got water, can't live without it, literally. We got hot ruffles, extremely important, and hot Cheeto puffs, 2 bags, and Texas toast. Right now, we're going for the pizzas. Keith Kirby says, "Why am I at Walmart?" I want you to guess. Chat, help him out. You know what I'm saying? Chat, help him. You know, he don't know why we at the Walmart. Who's gonna tell him? Any of you guys gonna tell him? Red Berry. Who's gonna tell him, chat? What's up, Cross? What's up, Crystal Coachman? What's up, Sam? Yo, what's up, iChill? What's up? All right, so let me see. We got that. We got that. So let me see. Okay, so we got everything. Yeah, we need one more thing. One more thing. That's the peep game. So, I go over to Crystal's house one night, right? And when I got out of jail, Crystal had told me, no, I ain't talked to nobody else. You know, I've been faithful this whole time. I ain't talked to nobody else. And I believed her, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't really I ain't gonna trip. I was like, all right, cool. So then tell me why. I go to freaking, what's up? Yeah. What's up, Brody?
Oh, shoot.
Hey, what's up, homie?
Yo, it's cool to see you in person, bro.
True that.
What's up, bro? I've been watching you since like 2013.
Yo, that's what's up that you've been watching
crazy.
me since 2013, bro.
That's crazy, dude. Like,
you got good energy, man.
I low-key grew up with you, bro.
Hell
it's
yeah.
been a while, bro.
Nigga, it be like that. Yeah,
Bro,
so how long you been in Vegas?
You look good, bro.
Thank you. For real, for real.
Unfortunately, I'm born and raised.
You unfortunately? I don't know. This place is awesome. Like, it's got a lot of, you know what I mean, like casinos. And they got the suburbs up here and whatnot. It's a real cool place.
Yeah, it's like you're one of the creators that actually is local in Vegas and like comes around the city and shows.
Yeah, you be gaming and whatnot, playing video games?
I used to. I
used
just
to.
moved out.
You know, Evo's out here. Evo's out here for like this weekend.
For real?
Yeah. I don't know what hotel it is, but if you go, you'll see me there.
You be still grinding this stuff?
Still grinding, you know what I'm saying?
That's respect.
Yeah.
That's respect, bro.
Nigga, hey,
That's
stay up, bros.
Can I get a picture?
Yeah, most definitely.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah.
Just get some essentials going.
I ain't mad at it. Yeah. Getting supplies.
I appreciate it,
Yeah.
Blastphamoush.
Stay up, bro.
Good to see you, bro.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
You wanna take a look?
Hey, what's up, Brody? You say get some ice cream? That's a super chat request. You know what I'm saying? That's a super chat request. Bruh. Alright, so we got one more thing to grab. Yeah, we got bread. We got more than enough bread. Alright, guys, so what else should I grab here? You know what I'm saying? If you guys want me to get some food that you guys want me to try, that you know I've never tried before, that's a super chat request. You know what I'm saying? For 20 in super chat, you can suggest me to get a certain food and I'll try it. You know what I'm saying? For real. W viewer, yeah, he was mad cool. For real. Hey, what's up, Michael? Yo, it's nice to meet you, Mike. What's up, Brehan? What's my favorite ice cream? My favorite ice cream flavor is vanilla. You know what I'm saying? But if we're going deeper than that, my favorite ice cream technically is cookies and cream. You know what I mean? The reason why I like vanilla is because root beer floats. Yo, that's awesome, Haley, that you got 2 more tattoos. Hell yeah. Alright, so peep game, right? So I meet the chick tells me that when I went to jail that she was like hella faithful and everything was mad cool and all that whatnot. So then at one point, you know what I'm saying, I ended up like let me see. Oh, you good. Yeah. So the chick tells me that, you know what I'm saying, we hit that she was all cool. We went inside when I went inside and whatnot. So at some point it turns out the chick, she freaking so I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I go back to my crib and I'm just taking things slow, right? So at a certain point, I go to baby girl's house, and I go there at nighttime. I go there to pick up like some clothes I had left there, and when I get there, let's see, get drunk and prank call hookers. That's a wild super chat request. Type of 1 in the chat if you guys want me to prank call hookers. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys want me to play video games instead. Yo, that's what's up, Mike. Yeah, they'll chill. I have 3 tattoos. That's what's up. That's cool that you want more. All right, that's what's up. We getting a lot of ones. Nas says 1. Haley says 2. Cook says 2. GX says 1. What's up, GXB? What's up, Kendra? Kendra says 1. GXB says 1. Crystal Coachman says 2. Understandable. You pick up any hot Cheetos? Yes. Yes, I did. I picked up some hot Cheeto. I picked up some hot Ruffles, and I picked up some hot Cheeto Puffs. So I gotta pick up one last thing. One more thing. And then we're up out of this mug. So, I go to baby girl's house. It's late at night, right? When I get to her crib, I knock on the door. I don't get an answer back. So I wait for like 10 minutes. I'm like, what the hell is going on? You know what I'm saying? And then, what do they? They got them both. They got them both. So then, best hot Cheeto flavor. Yo, chat, what's you guys' best hot Cheeto? What do you think the best hot Cheeto flavor is? You know what I'm saying? So, I go to baby girl's house. I knock on the door. Her roommate answers the door, right? And her roommate was her cousin. It was this dude, you know what I'm saying? So he opens up the door. Since it took 10 minutes for them to open the door, it's kind of weird. I asked him where Crystal was. He tells me, what? Crystal, she, she's not here. She's like somewhere else, she's not home right now. So I'm like, oh, word? I don't know if I believe that. You know what I mean? So I go into the crib. I'm just like, yo, I'm here to pick up some clothes. I ain't even here to, do too much. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, you know what? Okay. He was like, okay, you know what? Come on inside. Like, you can go ahead and, get the clothes. So I go to the dryer. I'm getting the clothes. And while I'm getting the clothes, I get a call from Crystal. And she's on the phone. She's like, yo, where are you at right now? And I'm like, I'm at the crib. And she's like, you're at my crib. And I'm like, yeah, I'm at your crib. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, yeah, so, what's going, like, what are you doing here? So when I get the clothes out the dryer, I go to her room and I go to open up the door just to see what she's doing. You know what I'm saying? No alcohol. Nah, I ain't even get no alcohol. That'd be a super chat request. Yo, type of 1 in the chat if you guys want to super chat towards me getting alcohol. Type of 2 in the chat if once we reach the super chat milestone, you guys want me to get hot Takis. You know what I'm saying? And try them for the first time on stream. Jalapeno cheddar. I've never had jalapeno cheddar hot Cheetos before. Not even once. No, she wasn't trying to set me up. It wasn't one of them. So I go to open up the door. I go to twist the lock of her door. And come to find out, you know what I'm saying, the door twists all the way back the other way once I open it up. Where's the Walmart employees? Nigga. So I've been trying to find this Walmart employee for like 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. So once we reach the super chat milestone, which is 50 in super chat, you know what I'm saying, I will go get hot Takis and try for the. I gotta grab something from over there, but I'll wait. Yeah. Dry jalapenos. That's a super chat request. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Lucy Bonillo? All right, guys, we got everything. So I turned the doorknob to go the other way. And as I turned the doorknob, nigga, So I turn the doorknob, you know what I'm saying? I go inside of the room, and when I go to turn the doorknob, I open it up a little bit. Tell me why the freaking the door, like, it snatches open from the other side. I open that mug up, you know what I'm saying? And when I get the door open, you know what I'm saying? Well, she doesn't let me open the door all the way up. That's the thing. She closes it super duper fast on the other side. And when she did, I could see like another dude up in there, you know what I'm saying? And the dude had like hardly no clothes on and whatnot. So when I saw that, I was like, it was obviously not it, you know? Nigga. You know what I mean? So I wasn't even, you know what I mean? So I turned around to go leave, and the female starts running after me. Wait, go. No, they chase after me, like, no. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Lucy? Do I still live in Vegas? Yep. You know what I mean? I be out here in Vegas, man. For real. Where are you guys from? And what time is it where you guys are at? They don't have any. Damn. They be having this shit backwards. Wi-Fi for this mug. Right now it's 10:10. That's what's up. Yo, it's 11:11. Hey, that's what's up. I didn't even know that. That's what's up, Lucy Bonillo. They don't have any tellers here? Nigga. That's wild. Guess we gotta do it the hard way. All right, yo. Yo, you from Mississippi? How long you been in Mississippi, Vegito? You in PA? That's what's up. All right, y'all. We almost back at the crib. Into a realization, a good one. I know we're hold on. There we go. Here we go. Ones and twos, boys. Our biggest single chatter gets to pick where we go. Either bar or the king bar. Or or the skating rink. So type of one, if once we reach the super chat milestone, we should go to the gaming bar. Type of two in the chat, if once we reach the super chat milestone, we should go to the skating rink. Cardio. Give me selfies. Yo, you guys have good energy, man. That's what's up. So type of one in the chat if I should stream at the gaming bar. Type of two in the chat if I should stream at the skating rink. Hmm. Type of 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me. Type of 2 in the chat if you can't hear me. All right, that's what's up. All right, Joe. So type of 1 in the chat. If once we get back to the crib, you know what I'm saying, we should hit up the gaming bar. Type of 2 in the chat. If we should hit up the skating rink. Thank you. We're gonna stream at either one. What's up, guys? Let me see. All right, so bruh, so that chick, after I caught her in the room with the other dude, you know what I'm saying? She gonna start being like, yo, no, like, you know, no, come back. Where are you going? Don't leave me. No. And I'm just like, I'm good. I'm gonna, So then, baby girl rolls out, right? You know what I'm saying? And then when she rolls, so I roll out, and then, you know, she hits me up and she's like, you're not even gonna give me a kiss? And I'm not gonna lie, that made me mad. You know what I'm saying? When she's like, what, you're gonna leave and not kiss me? I'm like, yo, you just got to get done doing what you was doing in the room with the dude, and you wanna kiss? Nigga. Where's the Cheetos? We didn't hit the super chat milestone, so I ain't even grabbed the mugs. You know what I mean? You would love to see me in person. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You talking like a meetup or something? Hey, what's up? Yeah. CEO. That's man, what you guys get into today? You know what I'm saying? But that's not even the craziest story I had with that chick. You know what I'm saying? I met that girl on the bus. You know what I'm saying? I met that girl on the bus way back in the day. You know what I mean? And she was legitimately wild. Like legitimately crazy, as it were. You know what I mean? Since the early prank call days. That's what's up. Yeah. Appreciate you for being loyal for so many years, man. That's what's up. Yo, that's what's up, Michael. How long you been in Georgia? Yeah. I'm doing good, Brody. Appreciate you, man. Yeah. So where are you guys from? You know what I mean? All right, so at that time, I had decided to stop talking to chicks like that, and I went and got me this super duper bad chick off of. I went and got all of the next chick I went and got was this bad chick off of in college. You know what I'm saying? It was this bad chick. Her name was, we gonna say her name was Angel. Cause baby girl, she said she was an angel, but she ain't act like she was no angel. Oh, Beyond Help 15, that's what's up. You're from Texas. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Beyond? Bayan? You're from India. Hey, what's up, Vegito? I didn't know you were from Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up, Optimal X. You're from Vegas. That's cool. Hey, what's up, Bruce? You from Maryland. That's cool. Yo, that back crack felt good. Yeah. Ah, that's cool. You from Iowa. Oh. So what's you guys' favorite video of mine? For real. Me, myself, my favorite videos are my jump scare compilations. You know what I'm saying? For real. We got 4 more minutes. You know what I'm saying? Jump scares. 1,000,000%. Bouncer does make really good videos. For real. Gaming and story times. Understandable. Yeah, mine is a jump scare compilations. For real. Yo, what's up, Bruce? That's what's up.
Are you outside?
Yeah. And we got our first weirdo. That's hilarious. Bro, that is so freaking funny. Where'd you guys' favorite restaurants to eat at? Mine is In-N-Out Burger. You know what I mean? I love In-N-Out Burger. Can't even explain to you why. Fuck me, bro. That's what's up. I wonder, do any of you guys, type of 1 in the chat if you guys ever be online dating. Type of 2 in the chat if you only date women you meet in real life. These are the questions. For real. Yo, so once we reach the first super chat milestone, I'm gonna tell you guys a craziest story, yo. This crazy party I went to like 3 weeks ago. It was wild. You know what I'm saying? Smash burgers. Neither, says Lucy Bonillo. Smash burgers is good. That food is really good. Forbidden Games sounds like a place that has good food. The homie named Chris, that's what's up. Homie's asking if Lucy Bonillo's single. Yo, you guys make a cute couple, man. I mean, Lucy, you should be with a guy like Nan the Chris. He's a nice guy. I'm a bad guy. I don't even, you know what I'm saying? You should get with a guy like that. For real, for real. Have I been to Silver Nugget? I've been to Silver Nugget before. You know what I'm saying? Yo, have you guys ever been to Vegas? You know what I'm saying? Type of 1 in the chat if you guys have ever been to Vegas. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys have never been to Vegas. Damn, Lucy Bonillo. I'm surprised you've never been. Oh. Thought that was it. Yo, I got your GC games. I might play some FNAF tonight when I get back from the skating rink. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys wanted me to go to the skating rink tonight. I'm with it. I don't know why, but I'm craving tacos. Delicious, delicious tacos. Hey, what's up, bro? Yeah, doing good. What's up, y'all? And we are back. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, I got some. Yo, hey, so Edie, any of you guys gonna be at Evo? You know what I'm saying? Type of 1 in the chat if you guys are gonna be at Evo this weekend. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys are not gonna be at Evo this weekend. Because Evo is popping off. And yeah, I'm saying, like, yeah. Evo, as you guys know, it's a gaming convention type of thing. That's what's up. Del Taco does have some good food. Yo, so little peep game, right? So when I was a kid, you know what I'm saying, I got into this like really big Royal Rumble fight. I don't even really know how it started. You know what I'm saying? So what happened was, me and a bunch of my friends, we had all gotten together to kick it. And when we got together to kick it, You know what I'm saying? Like, we ended up running into a big group of kids from the other neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Yo, W's in the chat to Judgment. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Yo, I am. Hope you're enjoying yourself as well, Judgment. 129. Where you from, Brody? You know what I'm saying? W's in the chat. W's in the chat. Judgment 129. Yo, appreciate you, Brody. Yo, once we reach 40 more in Super Chat, I'm going to tell you guys the craziest story you've ever heard in your life. For real, for real. Yo, what's up, Optimal Wax? W's in the chat, man. Tell us about the party from 3 weeks ago. All right, cool. So once we reach the Super Chat milestone of 40 more in Super Chat, I will tell you guys the story of the crazy party from 3 weeks ago. It was easily the craziest party I've ever been to in my life. But before that, I'm gonna tell you guys about this other party I was at that was not as crazy. This party nearly got shot up. Oh my God. Okay, so now before I tell you guys about that party, I'm gonna tell you guys about this other party that I threw at my crib, and it went wild. It went bad. It went crazy. So what happened was this. So I don't even know how this party got this big, right? Me and the homies, we had decided to throw this little get together or whatever. We invited like maybe about 10, 15 people, but those 10, 15 people invited one of their celebrity friends, and then their celebrity friends invited a whole bunch more people, and then next thing you know, out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying? Yo, FYI, this is illegally racist. Had to change my name, the name thingy thing. Yo, Judgment 129, bro, it's good to see you, Brody. Illegally racist, man, it's good to see you. But your new name is Judgment 129. Yo, it's great to see you, Judgment 129, man. You got good energy tonight up in this mug. So, with that being said, yeah, I'm saying, I keep talking to the chick. You know what I'm saying? So, while I'm at this party, you know what I'm saying, party's wild, party's crazy, is cracking, you know what I'm saying, out of nowhere the party, like the celebrity friend invites a whole people, and next thing you know what I'm saying, everybody is at this party. So, the party was so big that people just started inviting like their random friends and whatnot. Yo, appreciate all my super chatters. You know what I'm saying? But yo, with that being said, everything that's donated through these streams goes to producing our next BHD Storytime animated. You know what I'm saying? I've already got an animator. You know what I mean? We're already locked in. You know what I'm saying? Just got to pay the dude. I mean, I already gave him a 500 deposit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he's down to wait until I raise the rest. But y'all already know, animators, they don't play. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? W's in the chat to Judgment 129. All right, so the party gets cracking, right? And when I say cracking, I mean like 500 freaking people. Way too many people to be up in this house, man. The house was big, but it wasn't that damn big. So the party's crowded, it's cracking. There's a twerk contest outside. Women are getting sprayed with water. Women are taking off their tops. It was a great time. So, and as you guys know, anybody who parties will tell you all it takes is one dude getting rejected by a female, and next thing you know, party's getting shot up. So a dude got rejected by a female. He tried to fight the chick. Then he starts freaking out. You know what I'm saying? So we throw him out the party. Homie goes outside, opens up his trunk of his car, pulls out a gun, and starts shooting at the house and into the air. I'm like, shit. So when the shots started ringing off, pandemonium broke out amongst everybody. People are running back and forth, looking for what's going on and looking for ways to escape or what's popping. You know what I'm saying? And in the midst of all the chaos, I'm running around the party, you know what I mean, looking for my homies and whatnot. I run into one of my homies. He was the dude, his name was Mowgli. And the reason why we nicknamed him Mowgli is because he had a lot of animals. So he had this really big monkey with him, right? It's like a orangutan-sized monkey. And he has the monkey on his shoulder, and he's running around, and I run into him. I'm like, yo, hey, what's going on? And he turns around and looks at me, and he has this really big freaking pistol on him, and it's pointed, and it's cocked, and I'm like, what the heck? And he cocks the pistol. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Like, I ask him, I'm like, bro, why do you have a gun that big? Like, my question wasn't why you have a gun. My question was, why is your gun that big? And he looks at me dead in my face, and he says to me, and I'll never forget, he says, bro, man, I got to protect my monkey, man. And I was like, you know what? That makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Somehow that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, his name was Mowgli. He's a light-skinned dude. He lives out here in Vegas, and he has like a lot of exotic pets and exotic animals, and whatnot. I believe he has a cheetah, which is pretty exotic. But I believe his the monkey had like a diaper on it and whatnot. So he goes running off. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what the hell? So I'm running around, like looking for my peoples, and I run into this huge nest of babies that I didn't know was at the house. It's like a nest of 11 babies, and they had nested into the third living room of the crib, and you know what I mean, like they were all huddled around a Nintendo Wii for warmth, I'm guessing. They was playing the Nintendo Wii, and I'm like, who brought these babies? But the women, they were all single mothers, and they had to stash their kids somewhere because they didn't have babysitters. Y'all know how that go. You know what I'm saying? No one messes with that man's monkey. He was basically like John Wick. You know what I'm saying? Somewhat like John Wick. But yeah, that dude was wilding. You know what I'm saying? Wild stuff. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Protect the babies. Oh, goodness. Yeah. That's cool. Almost left the backpack. That's cool. I'll take this stuff. Yeah. I'll take this stuff first, and you can go ahead and I'll come back for it. Thank you. Yeah. Have a good one, bro. Man, I can't wait to get to the skating rink. I ain't even gonna lie. It's the type of 1 in the chat if it's lagging right now. Type of 2 in the chat if it's not lagging. AKA the new and improved Judgment 129. All right, y'all, I'll be right back. In order to get to her front door, you have to walk past the windows in that apartment. So I'm hearing these crazy sounds coming from the inside. I'm like, the fuck? So, you know me, I'm nosy. I look through the window, and there's somebody in there getting it. I'm like, oh, shit. Like their whole family is freaks. Like, damn. As I'm looking, and the scene is getting more clearer, I'm like, wait a minute. Is that my bitch? Tell me why fucking Crystal is in the room and she is just getting it given to her by some other dude. And as they're rolling around more, I can see more of the scene. The dude is Rashad. This sack of shit is fucking my bitch. I'm like, what? And he knew. He 100% knew that I had messed with the chick and I liked her because I had told him like right after it happened because I was surprised I had gotten any. So I told him along with anyone else already. I'm saying and we are back. And she opens up the door or whatever. And I forgot what I said to her, but you know, I was pissed. So I said something like, I think I might have called her a hoe or some of this shit. I was wrong because, you know what I mean, like, it wasn't my chick. You know what I mean? Like, shit just went down, you know, but I was mad, right? So Rashad comes out the room, and he's got his fucking shorts on and shit. And I'm mad at him too. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Like, for real, you knew this was my chick. You knew I was talking to this shit. Like, what are you doing? I swear to God, I'll never forget this shit. And I cannot make this shit up. This is almost verbatim what the fuck he says to me. He looks me dead in my fucking eye. And without flinching or blinking or anything, I swear to God, he's just like, yeah. You can only imagine how happy I was with that shit, man. I was got all the good stuff. I still like the girl. I don't think I ever did anything with her anymore, maybe. But, you know. But yeah, we got a good story. If you did, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And as always, with BlastphamousHD, Twizzles. What it is, guys, is with BlastphamousHD. And this is going to be the start of the 100,000 subscriber special. First off, I need you guys to remember a guy called Rashad Banks. These are his What's up, y'all? Hey, what's up, bro? All the snacks. All of them. Yo, W's in the chat, man. What it do? W's in the chat, Judgment. Blast, you love to eat. For real, for real. Love to eat. You know what I mean? That's why it's good to have female friends that like to cook. You know what I mean? I got some really good female friends that love to cook for your boy. You know what I mean? For real, for real. Type 1 in the chat if you love knowing people that know how to cook. Type 2 in the chat if you don't like people who are good at cooking. Do foster care part 2. Yo. Yeah. That's a wild super chat request, Brody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Yo, how much do you guys think it costs per minute to get a storytime animated? You know what I'm saying? And just know that all my BSD storytime animated, all my animated BSD storytimes, I was, paying the mugs out of pocket. You know what I mean? For real. How much y'all think it costs per minute to make them BSD story times? The animated ones. shit. We should have a meetup. Shoot, that's a super chat request right there. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you guys what. If we reach 500 in super chat for this stream, we'll do a meetup, a whole meetup for real, for real. And anybody that wants to come through, you know what I'm saying, can come through. Yeah. Once we reach 500 in the super chat, everybody you know can cook. That's good. I will feature you, yo. If you ever super chatted 500 straight to the channel, Brody, I would feature you in a story time. That'd be fun. You know what I'm saying? I love hearing other people's stories. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. It's one of the funnest forms of stories ever. You know what I mean? Because every time I hear someone else's story, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, it's like living, you know, like it's like watching an episode of Rugrats for me. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real.
I still don't understand this shit to this day. Like, how the fuck you two girls be sisters and
You've been in foster care? That's understandable. I've been in foster care too. I had a good time. Luckily, the foster care I went into, it wasn't like one of those super duper weirdo, you know what I'm saying, like one of them weirdo foster places where, you know what I'm saying, like they where they treat you real bad and do terrible stuff to you and whatnot. I ain't had that experience. I had a good time when I was in foster care and whatnot. W's in the chat to the mod squad, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you guys are doing, you know, great work. You know what I mean? Booting people who are, you know, trying to be weird and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate you guys, man. W's in the chat to the mod squad, baby.
So then me and the homie Rashad, we're kicking it at his house. And Rashad's like, yeah, man, I just bought this brand new
favorite childhood show. My favorite childhood show is more than likely Rugrats. Real talk. Most definitely Rugrats. Nintendo Game Boy. You've got good taste.
And it's all my shit. So then like, where'd you buy this shit from? Like, oh yeah, I bought this shit from China. Like I said, this kid was not special needs, okay? Well,
Bruh, so I'm listening to the story time in the background, and it's the story of this dude Davis I used to know, man. So Davis was a douchebag, you know what I'm saying? But the thing that was wild about Davis was Davis had a disability, so people always felt bad for him, you know what I'm saying? So one of the things that Davis did, you know what I'm saying, that earned him a shitty reputation was, you know, I loaned him one of my video games, one of my favorite video games back in the day, which was 007, the blue cartridge on Nintendo 64. I loaned him my favorite freaking game cartridge, and he sold it to a friend of mine. You know what I'm saying? The Betrayal. So he sold this game to a friend of mine, you know what I'm saying? And my friend, of course, brought this to my attention and was like, yo, you know, Davis just sold me your game. What should we do about this? And I was like, I appreciate you for telling me, person who ended up robbing my house at gunpoint in the future. We'll figure something out, right? So, just so happens, I had a Yu-Gi-Oh card contest coming up rather close to that date. You know what I'm saying? And we all decided to go together. So me, Davis, and Rashad Banks, the guy who robbed my house at gunpoint in the future, we all go to the Yu-Gi-Oh card tournament. Once we get up there, you know, but before we go to the Yu-Gi-Oh card tournament, we decide to go to McDonald's, right? We decide to stop and get some food. So when we stop to get this food, you know what I'm saying, we stop at a McDonald's. McDonald's is delicious. I don't know if you guys remember, but back then, when double cheeseburgers was $1, they also had this other menu the item. It was called a hot and spicy chicken sandwich, right? Love those things. Type a 1 in the chat if you ever had a hot and spicy chicken sandwich. Type a 2 in the chat if you've never had a hot and spicy chicken sandwich. So with that being said, I ordered my hot and spicy chicken sandwich and it smells as good as it looks. You know what I'm saying? I put my order in, I step to the side. Rashad Banks steps up, he orders 2 hot and spicy chicken sandwiches because we didn't have money. You know what I'm saying? We were poor when we were younger, living in the projects. So Rashad Banks, he gets his food, you know what I'm saying? Well, he gets his food and he steps over to the side, 2 hot and spicy chicken sandwiches. Then Davis steps up to the cash register in order to order his hot and spicy chicken sandwich, 2 to be precise. Now, the problem with Davis was he was a criminal, but he was a handicapped criminal. You know what I'm saying? If he wasn't a criminal, I would have felt bad for him, right? I would have felt super bad for him. There's no way I could laugh. But because Davis had already robbed me for my favorite video game at the time, you know what I'm saying? I was like, this dude he's not no saint. So, since he's stolen my 007 blue cartridge, The World Is Not Enough, I think that's what the game was called, The World Is Not Enough. Since he's stolen that cartridge from me, I was like, you know what? I don't really care about his feelings or the fact that he's handy-capable. So when Davis steps up to the cash register in order to order his hot and spicy chicken sandwich, now I know what a lot of you guys are probably thinking, but BlastphamousHD, how is he handicapped? Like, what was his handicap? He had a speech impediment, right? Don't know how he got it, but it was a hilarious one. His speech impediment was he would do goofy shit like freaking, he would do goofy shit like, let me see. Yo, W's in the chat to the mod squad, man. What's up, brodies? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What's up, mod squad? Yeah. For real. So, anyway, with that being said, Davis, you know, like I said, he had a speech impediment. So he would say things like, so he would replace syllables with words that he wasn't supposed to replace them with, which made him sound like he had a really bad slur. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying, homeboy, he steps up to the cash register, and the lady says, "Sir, what would you like to order today?" And he looks her dead in the face and he says, Miss, I would like to order a hot and spicy chicken sandwich. I don't know where he came up with the extra S's at. So he says this, and I didn't even know what he said. The lady, the cash register, looks at him and says, excuse me, sir, what did you say? What would you like to order? Miss, I says I would like to order a hot and spicy chicken sandwich. And the second time he said it, I held it in for the first time he said it, chat. But the second time he said it, I laughed so hard I broke character. And I laughed so hard that I sneezed with the laughter. And it was bad. I'm just like, I started busting out laughing. And then Rashad started busting out laughing. He couldn't help it either. So then, at insult to injury, the lady says, she leans forward again. She says, "Sir, can you please repeat your order for me?" She says the most professional, most stone-faced, most professional manner. I've never seen an employee more professional than when she asked him this question again. He leans forward and he says, "Miss, I says I would like a hot and spicy chicken sandwich. Don't you understand, please?" And I'm just like, nigga, no, he said understand. He asked her, "Don't you understand me?" Bruh. So at that point, everybody in a 20 feet radius started busting out laughing. Everybody's just started dying laughing, bro. You know what I'm saying? And Davis, he started screaming and yelling and he started crying. Well, I would have felt bad for him if he wasn't a thief. if he hadn't stole my video games from me. But that shit was hilarious, you know what I'm saying? I was dying laughing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't even help it. That shit had me rolling, you know what I mean? For real, for real. But yo, W's in the chat, you know what I'm saying? Hope you guys enjoyed the live, you know what I'm saying? I had a great time, you know what I'm saying? If we reach the super chat milestone, which is 50 in super chat, which will be 40 more in super chat, because the homie, Judgment 129 super chatted 10 through already. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you guys another crazy life story, bro. A crazier one than the one I just told you. You know what I'm saying? So if we reach 40 more in super chat within the next 5 minutes, I will tell you guys the craziest life story you have ever heard. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Yeah.
3 to 4 times once over a game of basketball. Fucking basketball. Like, you know, he was a small dude, and he was skinny as all living shit. And he could not fight really that well. But what he liked,
I got some wild stories. Okay, so this is just a taste of the stories I got. And if you guys super chat through and ask me for a specific story, you know what I'm saying, then I'll tell you that story. You know what I'm saying? If you guys super chat a 20 through, I will tell you guys the story if you put that in the title. So with that being said, let's see. Oh my God. Oh. Okay, guys. I went on. Yo, Judgment. W's in the chat to Judgment. Somebody say milestone? W's in the chat, illegally racist, just super chatted 20 directly through the tip jar. W's in the chat, yo. Once we reach 20 more in super chat, once we reach 18 more in super chat, I will tell the story. Right now, we're at 32.16 in super chat. Yo, Judgment just super chatted. He just super chatted 25 directly through the channel. W's in the chat. Yo, once we reach 15 more in super chat, I got you guys. But look, we're going to start you guys off. Crazy story. Okay, to put one in the chat, if you guys want to hear the story of the worst date that I just went on in my life 3 weeks ago. Or type of 2 in the chat if you guys want to hear the story of the craziest date I ever been on in general. And it was with a white woman. 1s and 2s, boys. 1s and 2s, guys. So type of 1 in the chat if you guys want to hear the story of the worst date I went on 3 weeks ago. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys want to hear the story of the craziest woman I ever went on a date with. And it was a white woman. Oh, y'all want to hear about, okay. All right. So once we reach 18 more, was $17 and pretty much 84 cents. Once we reach 18 more bucks in super chat, that's the story I'm gonna tell y'all. And this story is worth it. It's bad. It's embarrassing, guys. Okay, it's embarrassing. So just know that when I tell y'all this story, mistakes were made, guys. Mistakes were made. Good Lord. Good Lord, mistakes were made. Yeah, 1 and the 2. Yo, I'll tell you guys what. If we reach 40 more in the super chat from where we are right now, I'll tell you guys both the stories. So it'll be 2 for 7. Yo, W's in the chat, Brody. Invest. Yo, that's awesome that you invest. Judgment 129. What are some of your favorite investments, Brody? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, guys. So, worst date. W's in the chat for Judgment 129. I want you guys to clap it up. And I don't mean chlamydia, for Judgment 129. W's in the chat to Judgment 129. His name reminds me of the second Terminator movie, Terminator 2, Judgment Day. You know what I'm saying? Some of the best chase scenes in the movie. And my favorite Terminator movie is one that came out in 2019. You know what I mean? Type of one in the chat. Who out there has seen Terminator Dark Fate? One of the best action movies freaking ever, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, appreciate you, yo. W's in the chat for Judgment 129, Brody. Yo, peak game. So, I'm gonna need some water for this one. Good Lord. All right, so with that being said, if we reach 25 more in Super Chat, pretty much another 40 ball in Super Chat, I will add in the story of the craziest woman I ever went on a date with. All right, so this story is for Judgment 129. All right, so look, let's lock in, guys. This story time is paramount. So peep game, this is what happened. I got a call, right, from my martial arts instructor. My martial arts instructor, he hits me up. He's like, yo, Maurice, you know what I mean? I got this female I want to introduce you to. And she's bad. She's bad. She's so hot. So attractive, bruh. Ooh. Have y'all ever had somebody do that? Where they hype up a female to be the most attractive woman in the world. Rihanna level sexy. And you show up and the bitch is built. The bitch is terrible. You know what I'm saying? You just show up, baby got orangutan titty, stretch marks, bullet wounds, 7 babies' fathers. Nigga. You know what I'm saying? Y'all never had that happen? Nigga. Mother. So, with that being said, my martial arts instructor, he hits me up. He's like, I got the baddest woman, super sexy. Rihanna fine. She bad. And she's a martial artist. She loves to fight. She bad. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, put her on the phone. He puts her on the phone. She got a real sexy voice. She like, yo, oh my God, like we should hang out. We should blah, 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 blah. So we talk over the phone for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, yo, we should meet up and get dinner. Right? Like 2 weeks later, she hits me up like, yo, we should meet up and get dinner. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So, you know what I mean? Mind you, my seafood keeps telling me how fine she is. How bad, how fine shit she was, man. He said she was fine shit. Motherfucker. So I get ready. You know what I'm saying? So 2 weeks passes, and it's the day of the date, right? It's the day of us kicking it. Day of us kicking it. You know what I'm saying? We meet up. We're supposed to meet up at this at an IHOP, right? So we go to I'm standing in front of there, I'm waiting on her, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, yo, my driver is dropping me off right now. I'm like, oh, that's what's up. I come outside. This bitch was like 75 years old. You motherfucker. If you watching this seafood, you ain't shit. You ain't shit for this. You ain't shit for what you did to me. This nigga done told me this bitch was bad. This bitch was built like Ursula from the first Little Mermaids cartoon movie. Y'all remember Ursula? That's exactly what she looked like. Get the picture, man. Ursula, nigga. Bitch show up, had a nerve, spit, bruh. So, I'm trying not to be mean, right? No, Stifler's mom was sexy. I said Ursula, Nico. Ursula from the first Little Mermaid movie, man. Terrible. Terrible work. I show up and I'm trying not to be mean, right? I don't want to be mean. because that's not nice. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, she was old and fat, is what I'm trying to say. This bitch was built like Mermaid Man from SpongeBob SquarePants. Evil nigga. Baby girl was built like Homer Simpson, but older. Nigga. My bro. And what's really fucked up is I couldn't even be mad at my martial arts instructor because he really thought the bitch was bad. I don't know how. He's like 60. So to him, this bitch was bad. And I'm like, yo, you can't do shit like this to me. You just can't. You can't do this type of shit to BlastphamousHD, nigga. So, you know, I decided that, okay, I'm gonna at least, maybe I'll just eat food and then make him an excuse to get out of here once I'm halfway done with my food, right? Yo, so I walk in there, you know what I'm saying, and we get shown to our table, and it's the most embarrassing shit ever. Because people think I'm here with a 75-year-old, right? Before we even sit down together, guess what the first thing she says to me? So, how much am I getting for this? Nigga. Not only was she 75, this bitch was obviously a working girl as well. Very entrepreneurial, apparently. You know what I'm saying? She was a whole nigga. Bitch gonna talk about so how much you paying me for this dinner? Motherfucker, she asked me, and I shit you not, she asked me for $1 million. Go talk about I want to make a movie. I need investors. You know, I need you to give me $100,000 and then I'll just get the other $900K from someone else. I'm like, bitch, why do you think I have $100,000 to give you first off? Second of all, what the fuck would I give some money? First of all, BlastphamousHD don't pay ladies for dates. I don't even pay them for snoo. Fuck, I look like paying them for a date. Thirdly, what was she told that I was gonna do? For some reason, this woman sat there and I tried to just order dinner, right? I was like, okay, I'm just gonna order food. After she orders just straight up, yo, let me get the fish dinner, blah, 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 on his tab, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, okay, maybe I'm gonna order some food. Okay, I'll just order food. I'm not gonna be weird. I'll order food. And then the chick looks at me like, yo, so where's the fucking money? Huh? Where's the money? Where's the money? Give me $5,000 right now. Right now. Where's the money? And I'm like, and then she just keeps saying it. Where's the money? Type of one in the chat if you've ever been around a woman and they try to pester you, and when they try to pester you, they'll just keep saying the same shit over and over. Give it to me. Where's the money? Where's the money? Where's the money? And then this goofy bitch tries freaking bullying me and shit. What, you broke? What, are you broke? Give me the money if you're not broke, because I think you're broke. Give me the money. Give me the money. What's wrong with you? Give me the money. What's wrong? You're a loser. Give me the money. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with the guy? So, you know, I'm just like, at that point, I closed the menu up. I'm like, I'm not going to stay here for this. I'm not sticking around for this. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing to do with this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to leave. I don't even, because I was hungry as shit. I was so hungry that if she had just shut the fuck up a little bit better, I would have 1,000,000% stayed and ate food with her. I would not have done nothing else unless she'd paid me $100,000 But I would at least stayed and got the food. But since she acted like a complete jackalope, she got no food. Nah, he ain't get shit. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave. And she's like, oh, so you're just gonna leave? Oh, so you're really just gonna leave? Yes. Yes, I'm leaving. Because I understand that a date with a female is usually her trying to rob me in some way, shape, or form, or at least testing to see if I can be robbed, or it's a testing to see if she could trick me into, falling for some bullshit and running my pockets. I'm fine with that. I understand that. But I'm not going to be disrespected while I'm being hounded for money. I understand. Every date you go with a woman, she's going to try to find, it's usually going to be she's going to be testing the waters. But I'll be damned if I'm about to be tested by a freaking 75-year-old decrepit crypt keeper, Homer Simpson mermaid man built bitch. I'm not falling for this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, nigga. I wasn't, and like, ever since then, I've low-key kind of not really been cool with my martial arts instructor. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you set me up with the senior citizen, and not even a good-looking one. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Did I get the Switch too? I did not. Bruh. I don't even know who Juicy Jade is. Is that like Juicy J's cousin? Is she a female? Is she like a rapper?
As they connect, Chris hits this nigga so hard. I can't put into words how hard he got. Have you ever seen someone get hit?
Yeah, she was so she girl gold digger video BHD Lauren Savars Juicy Jade. I don't know who that is.
Which was so devastating. That's the only way I can describe it. It's legitimately like, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, man, dude. Like, whatever. I got kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh. Favorite Elm Street movie? That's a good one, Tyrese. The one where the chick was sleeping in her bed and then his hand came punctured up through her stomach and then it sprayed everywhere and then she woke up because it was a dream. That was my favorite one. All right, you guys.
When I was a kid, living in the bad areas of Cleveland, Ohio. Now, I used to go to a school called Thomas Jefferson Junior High.
Yo, thank you. Thanks for the compliment. All right, you guys. So, once we reach the next Super Chat milestone, matter of fact, if we reach another 35 in Super Chat, I'll tell you guys that crazy story. Oh my God. Okay, so I'll tell you guys a story of when I accidentally went on a date with a whole prostitute. And she tried to charge me $40,000 for snoo. And then when I told her no, she tried to fight me and my friend. It was bad. It was bad, man. Do I watch She Gold Digger? I have not seen She Gold Digger. What's the video about, Tyrese?
A gang in the school called the Socials. When I say everyone in this school feared this guy, I mean every freaking body.
Bro. 40K, bro. It was bad. She got violent. She got crazy. You know what I'm saying? She tried to fight me. Ran in my homeboy's room while he was with her friend. Tried to fight them both. He pulled her. She pulled him out of her friend. I'm not over exaggerating. She walked in the room, saw what was happening, yanked my homeboy out of her female friend. And and the rest of it is in the story. If we reach 35 in super chat, I'll tell you guys that story. Great Googa Mooga. The audacity. That's wild. Wild stuff. Extremely wild stuff.
No shits. Kids, women, adults, freaking teachers, elderly people. If you got in his face or said something to him he didn't like, he was knocking you the fuck out. I've seen it. The thing that made Smoke scariest to me was the fact that there would be no type of buildup. You wouldn't know what was coming.
Would I ever collab with EDP 445? As long as you went first, Bruce. Hey, you do 10 collabs with him to make sure that the collabs are good, and then I'll collab with him. You do 10 collabs first, and then I'll collab. And you got to put the videos up on YouTube too. You know what I'm saying? I got you coming up fresh, Bruce. You know what I mean? Just put up 10 videos with you in a video with EDP. Hey, this is my best friend. You put your arms around him and stuff. Yeah, woo, I'm just like him. You do that. And after that, I'll do the collab with EDP. You just, you go first. I got you. Have I seen FNAF Halloween Horror Nights 2025 video, BHD? I haven't. For 50 in super chat, I'll jump on right now and react to that mug. On God.
One day, we had all gotten out of school. I was friends enough with Shelly as to where me and her, who walked the same way, on this day in particular, me, Shelly,
hey, what's up, Mr. Mob?
we're walking down the block towards Scranton Street, where everyone usually always
Hey, Bruce KP9.
three girls run up on Shelly. Now,
Yeah.
freaking huge. This chick looked like Precious, and she was ugly as all living shit, and she was burly. Not only that, but she was also one of the biggest and toughest female bullies in the school. She was known for getting into tons of shit. I don't think any question. She had her two.
Hey, what's up, Cameron?
I didn't know their names. What do I call
Yo, what's up, Shay?
these girls?
Bruh.
Ratchet type chicks. We.
Yeah. So once we reach the next super chat milestone, I'll tell you guys. Once we reach the next 35 in super chat, I'll tell you guys the craziest date I've ever been on with the white woman. Type of 1 in the chat if you guys want to hear the craziest date I've ever been on in my life with the white woman. Oh, fuck. Damn. Oh, well, that's not bad. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys want to hear the story of a game of hide and go seek that turned into snoo, that turned into her grandmother catching me with her in the middle of it, and then her dragging the girl off me, and then telling my family that something so sick, something so disgusting, that I lost a lot of respect for women that day. That she would lie about something so sick, so depraved. It's a story that's really embarrassing. You know what I mean?
You guys remember when I told y'all earlier that this dude never gave any build-up, any type of sign or prerequisite when he was going to do what he was going to do?
Hey, what's up, Son Goku? What's up, Ips Optimal? What's up, Smokey? What's up, Lucy? What's up, Solomon? Yo, what's up, Song? What's up, Shia? Yo, what's up, Smokey? What's up, Cameron?
Fenced yard turns back around. This tree branch, if you can even call it that, this miniature freaking oak tree, just big and fat and freaking huge, turns around. You would think that this dude was swinging for a whole.
Whatever story is best. Understandable. You know what I'm saying? Once we reach 35 in super chat, I'll tell you guys some crazy stuff. Tell you guys some crazy shit. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna tell you guys about at least crazy story time. All right, so type of 1 in the chat if you guys want to hear the story, if you guys want to hear the story of the crazy chick who turned out to be a prostitute female and ripped my friend out of her friend. Type of 1 in the chat if you guys want to hear that story. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys want to hear the story of the craziest white woman I ever went on a date with. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen 28 years later. Was it good? Hey, appreciate the compliment, Smokey. Smokey! Yo, what's up, Crown? Alright.
Get hit with something really hard in the skull, the sound is freaky. Because
yo, what's up, Caleb? You got any scary stories? You mean stories of like me getting stalked and nearly killed and stuff? I got a lot of those. I got good story. I got a lot of those. You know what I'm saying? I got a story I never told on YouTube. So while I was running, I was running for my life because I had just gotten a gun pulled on me and gotten chased by some dude who just got done pistol whipping his female in front of me. And then he came and tried to fight me because he started a roast battle with me. And when I won the roast battle, he pulls his gun and punches me in the mouth. I turned around and ran. He pistol whipped the female in the face. And then he gets in his car and chases me down the street. Right? I baseball slide up under a car. You know what I'm saying? And when I get up under the car, I hear the gangbanger zoom past me in his car. And I hear him, I stay up under the car because I'm not falling for this bullshit. All I hear at the end of the corner is skirt. So the guy's looking for me, back and forth, right? Driving back and forth, looking for me. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, you know, I stay up under the car. Now, at about 40 minutes of me staying up under the car, you know what I'm saying? I run, you know what I'm saying? Like I get from up under the car and I run, right? So as I'm running, you know, I had to run through this forest part. Never told you guys this part of the story. And this was after I had to run from the dogs in the one in the backyards I jumped over, right? So I run, and while I'm running, I run into a group of 6 dudes, right? I don't even know what beef I had with these dudes. I didn't have any beef with these dudes. No beef. I run into them, and the guys, I'm huffing and puffing. I'm like, yo, help. You know what I mean? These guys are chasing me, blah, blah, blah. And the guy looks at me, and I'll never forget, the guy does this. You know, he has 6 of his dudes behind him, and they all got bikes. He walks up on me, he's like this. Blah! Punches me in my shit. You know what I'm saying? Tries to knock me out. I got hit so hard, I turned around and just kept running in the opposite direction. I never saw what happened after that. I just kept running. I'm figuring they're chasing me. You know what I'm saying? And it's that day that I learned a very valuable lesson. Do not be weak in the hood. Do not need help. Don't ask people for help. Don't do none of it. Because all you get is just jumped or punched in the face or some shit. You know what I mean? You can't really, in the hood where I grew up at, you can't really, you know, you can't really adhere to people's softer sides. You just get fucked up. So, you know what I'm saying? You just can't. So, you know, I learned that day. And after that day, I never asked another dude for help in a fight. Because, I don't know, for some reason, asking for help as a dude, or at least asking for help as a black guy, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers be like, what? Help? What, you a bitch? And then, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? And that is why, you know, Denzel Washington made Training Day. You got to learn to control your smiles and your cries. So that day I learned a very Training Day-esque lesson. You got to learn to control your smiles and your cries. You can't be in the hood and soft. They just, it's, you know, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's a scary story. You know, I had to run for my life on that day, but you know, you live. Luckily enough, you wake up. That's what's up. Yo, happy future birthday, Brodies. Man's here and screaming and just shrugging it off. Yeah, I heard the screaming, and I was like, what the fuck? But it's one of my story times on the side. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, you guys, you know what I'm saying? We about to get up out of this mug. You know what I'm saying? If we reach the super chat milestone, which is 50 in super chat, or 35 in super chat, definitely one of them, then I'll tell you guys the story of the craziest white woman I ever went on a date with, and or the date I went on that turned into a prostitute female asking me for $40,000 and then ripping my friend out the back of her friend. You know what I'm saying? Type of 1 in the chat if you guys want to hear the story about the prostitute female. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys want to hear the story about the crazy white woman I went on a date with.
I'm going to be posting stories on Game Face Studios, but every single Sunday, religiously, I post brand new BHD story time on my channel. Every Sunday, come rain, hail, sleet, snow.
Yep, y'all want to hear the prostitute female. Understandable. Both. I'll tell you guys what, if we reach a 50 in super chat in the next 5 minutes, I will tell both stories. Both for the price of one. Nigga. Bruh. So the skit I was just now thinking about was that skit in American Dad when the dude, he starts beatboxing and then the little kid gets up and he starts doing this next to him. Yeah, to the beat of the guy's beatboxing. And then his dad gets up, grabs him by the arm. God damn it, Freddie, this is why you always keep getting molested. And it was, I heard that joke. I was like, nigga, what? Wait, you can say that on television? You can say that in a cartoon? God damn it, Freddie, this is why you keep getting molested. Like, I was like, yo. Who is writing this stuff? Yo. Nigga. Bruh, yo, first time I heard that shit, I lost it, bro. I heard that the first time I heard that joke was I was reacting to Family Guy. No, it was a American Dad video. And I heard that shit, I lost it. I was like, motherfucker. Wait, what? This is why you keep getting molested. Yo, W's in the chat. To Judgment 129. Yo, he just super chatted 50 directly straight through the channel. Yo, W's in the chat, yo. W's in the chat. All right, yo. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man of my word. You know what I'm saying? W's in the chat for Judgment 129, Brody. All right. So peep. The first story is of the prostitute females, all right? And if we reach another 50 in super chat, the next super chat milestone, which everything goes towards making more BHD animated story times. You know what I mean? Because we got the computer fixed, at least for the most part. It's fixed for now. It's working. You know what I'm saying? That's all I care about. You know what I'm saying? We can stream on the mug. That's all I care about. But yo, everything that we raise for the next month is all going towards my next BHD story time. You know what I'm saying? And it's 10 G's for 10 minutes. It's a G a minute for these animations. So W's in the chat to Judgment 129 for super chatting 100 straight through the super chat so far, yo. Appreciate you, buddy. All right, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? We going to the strip club with the 50. I'm really not. I'm not. Look. I love the strip club. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with that. And strippers love me. That's what's so hard about me not being a person that go to the strip club. Strippers love me. They love me. But they cost money. And I'm not about to give no chick no money to show some cheek because usually they don't show the rest of. I don't know. What's really messed up is this, guys. I don't understand. No. Yeah, it's important. It's important to understand how to date regular. You know what I'm saying? Because yes, if you go on a date with a regular woman, it's going to cost you 5 times more than it cost you if you just went and got a prostitute female. But, you know, you don't want to have to give a chick money for her to run some cheek. You want to learn how to get it naturally. It's important to do that as a man. But with that being said, dating the regular way, it's like $1,000 an attempt. It's like $1,000 every attempt at snoo, every attempt at hanging out with a chick. Because what it is you got to hang out with a chick for at least 10 hours for her to fall in love with my black ass. And that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I don't be wanting to spend 4 to 10 hours, man. I be wanting to not, you know what I'm saying? But you can't just go off the bat. Just can't go straight off into it, because then the female gonna feel uncomfortable. You got to get them comfortable, so it take a long time. And then you got to take them to a bunch of different places. You know what I'm saying? Because in order to get a girl to really like you, you got to take her to 10 different places. You know what I'm saying? Because if you take a woman to 10 different places and you get her in there and out of there safely, and y'all go to eat afterwards, she gonna like you. You know what I'm saying? She gonna develop a real hard crush on you, a dopamine dependency on you. You feel me? Because you take her to places and you make sure she's protected. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, man, plays expensive, bro. It's like $100 every time you take a chick somewhere. So if it's 10 hours on that, well, 7 hours on average. So every chick is technically $700 just to see, just to look. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we got these stories coming up. All right, so the prostitute female stories. W's in the chat to Judgment 129, bro. You are a real one. You are locked in, and I like your name because it reminds me of Terminator 2 Judgment Day. But yo, Judgment 129. Do you watch the Terminator movies? And if you have, which ones have you seen? You know what I'm saying? My favorite one is the one that came out in 2019. Dark Fate, I believe they call it. So, with that being said, let's see. Me and a homie, we met some females at the bar. You know what I'm saying? And they seemed complete and agreeable. They seemed like a good idea. Now, with that being said, we take the chicks, we take them to a freaking, we pick the chicks up at the bar, we take them to a freaking, a hotel, right? We take them to a hotel room because we ain't know them like that to bring them back to the crib. So we get inside the hotel room. Everything's hunky-dory. Everything's gravy. Now, my woman was a white woman. You know what I'm saying? She saw me and made, you know, she made like sounds like, he looked good. So I figured it was going down, right? You know what I'm saying? My homeboy's female was a black female, right? My girl was a white girl. My homie's female was a black girl. We get up into the hotel room. I put my wallet inside of one of the drawers, and, you know, the top drawer or whatever, because the room was $750, you know, for one night. So I get the room, you know what I'm saying? And that's what's up. Yeah, watched most of them. Just finished the animated one. That's what's up. So with that being said, what's up, Pims? When they accused you of running that U-Haul truck into that thing. I don't remember that. I don't. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying, I end up kicking it. So, we get inside the hotel room. I put my money in the drawer. You know what I'm saying? And when I put my money in the drawer, you know, I start talking to the white girl, my date, right? So we all hang out in my room first, and we're all on the bed, right? We're just hanging out. Like, my homeboy, he's close to the bed. I'm on the bed since it's my bed, and my girl is on the bed, and his girl is close to him. So we're all kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Dang, how long have you been taking Blue Chew for, Mr. Bob? Mr. B-Mob? How long you been taking Blue Chew for, Mr. B-Mob? What got you into taking Blue Chew? Mr. B-Mob?
So,
I think it's good that you like to take Blue Chew. You know what I'm saying? That you like to make sure you're up and running down there, man. You know? I hope you get it. I hope it gets better for you. But yeah, what got you into taking Blue Chew, Mr. B-Mob? You got to tell us. You can't talk anymore unless you tell us. Never mind, bro. No, Mr. B-Mob, tell us. Mr. B-Mob, what got you into taking Blue Chew? You know, like what happened? You know what I mean? I hope you're okay. You know?
He was 100% YOLO too. He was YOLO in the sense.
You know what I'm saying? What was your first time taking Blue Chew and what was it like, Mr. B-Mob? What was it like, Mr. B-Mob? You got to tell us. I don't know if we got any experience. You the only expert. I don't know what it does. You know what I mean? Isn't that one of those things that like, so Mr. B-Mob, have you ever had to like get yourself drained because you took it and then it didn't go down? What got you into taking favorite Saw movie? Never? No, dude, like, you know what I mean? What you said, it's very obvious. You said Blue Chew is trash, huh? Which means you were asking me my opinion based on your own already formed opinion. Blue Chew is trash, huh? So you take Blue Chew. What got you into Blue Chew, bro? I don't know nothing about that, bro. I don't really like talking about stuff like that. It's not my thing. I don't have no experience with it. You were the expert. Let us know. Mr. B-Mom, come on, bro. Never took it. Yo, you like my last one. All right, it's a PK, right? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. You talking like you trying to get a second opinion on it. That's what your tone of text said. Man, Blue Chew's trash, huh? I've never done it. I don't know what it, you know what I'm saying? I don't know anything about Blue Chew, nigga. You said it, nigga. Nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, Mr. B-Bob. Nah, gang, just a question. So you take, the reason why you have that question is because you take Blue Chew. So, like, what's wrong with your balls, man? You know what I'm saying? You need surgery or something? Hey, look, bro, cut with the Blue Chew and just get surgery if it's that serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I wish you all the best. You know what I'm saying? I hope you get it fixed. I don't even know what you would do to get it fixed, Mr. B-Mob. I don't, how would you get like a, what do they put, like a stent in your butt? Can't you get like why don't you get like 2 sticks and like duct tape that around the front of it? And then that way it would hold it up. That way you can get, you know, that way you can, you know what I mean? You, cause it's duct tape to the sticks. So now it's straight. You won't need the Blue Chew no more, Mr. B-Mob. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know, W's in the chat for helping Mr. B-Mob with his extremely weak penis. We helped him out, man. You know what I'm saying? We helping him out. He the only one that knows about Blue Chew. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know? What? You the one who did it? You the one that asked about Blue Chew, nigga? I don't give a fuck about no Blue Chew, nigga. I ain't never seen this shit. You know what I mean? I don't know shit about penis pills. I don't know nothing. Shit. I know more about meth than I do about Blue Chew. You know what I'm saying? Mr. B-Bob. Voted in high school, weakest penis, nigga. Voted most weakest penis, nigga. Nigga had to hold that shit up. Yeah, put some stilts on them shits, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Play stupid games, get stupid prizes, nigga. I have no problem with that. I don't know, man. We're all in here telling stories about fun shit and wild shit, and you're just like, man, that Blue Chew, huh, man? That Blue Chew sucks, huh? By the way, I'm not on it. I'm not doing Blue Chew. I just want to know what you think about it, at. Oh, but I digress. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know, did it to himself. You know what I mean? I tried to let him go. He just kept, you know, you let him out the fire, man. He just keep crawling right back in, man. That Mr. Bob, man, he just, you know, we pulled him out the fire. He went crawling back in. Get off me. I can't do it. Like crawls back into the fire, nigga. Yeah. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? So, baby girl, so the girls asked me and the homie to kiss. I shit you not. The bitch asked us to kiss. Yo, why don't you guys want us to kiss, right? And he was like, hell yeah. And she was like, okay, you guys got to kiss. Fuck no, nigga. It's not going down like that. Y'all can leave. Y'all can both get out now. If that's what y'all need, fuck out. Not gonna be here, buddy. So, you know what I mean? She tried that goofy shit. It was a shit test. I tell you guys about shit tests with women. It was a shit test, right? She was trying to see if she could get me to go. If she, and this is why shit tests are dangerous, man. This is why you don't want to fail a shit test. Because if you fail enough shit tests from women, they'll just peg you. I wish I was joking. Wish I was joking. Or at least they'll ask. And when a woman asks, that's when it's over. I don't want to kick it. I'm done. I don't want. Look, I have stories about this, man. I've got stories, man. Not about that. You know, but about that shit, man. That bullshit. So, with that being said, you know, but I'll tell you guys the story of that woman trying to offer me to the pegging and shit once we reach the next 50 in super chat. You know what I'm saying? We reach the next 50 in super chat, I'll tell you guys the story. On God. About women trying the goofy shit. Like they'll offer me the shit and then I'll just drop the bitch. I'll just drop her. She'll be like, oh, you want to smash? Well, I can peg you. It's over. The last woman that offered me that, I had sex with her lesbian girlfriend for her. And the girl left her afterwards. And then stole her car. And then crashed it trying to find my house. So, you know what I'm saying? Bet she'll shut the fuck up next time. So what happened was, you know what I mean? After the female asked me and the dude to kiss and shit, I was like, look, y'all can leave if it's that serious. We ain't doing none of that goofy shit. We ain't doing none of that goofy shit, bro. So then the females were like, oh, okay, wait, never mind. So they break up, right? I get the white girl, the homie gets the black girl. They go in their room, I go and we are in my room, right? So we on the bed, and baby girl, she takes off her pants. And she's like, ooh, yeah, you want this? And I'm like, yes, that's what's up. Yeah, ooh, yeah, you like this? And I'm like, actually, yeah, that's good titty meat. And then she's like, yeah, you want me and all this other bullshit. I'm like, yeah. And then she's like, all right, $40,000. You give me $40,000 and then I'll do snoo. And I was like, absolutely not. No. Wouldn't even do 150. Wouldn't even do. How about free? I can do free. You know what I mean? If she can't do free, understandable, but I can do free. That's what I do. I can do free. And she's like, oh yeah? And she inches backwards and opens up the dresser drawer, opens up my wallet, takes $400 out of it. All my money I had in my wallet, the rest of the money. Take the $400 out and puts it in her purse. Oh yeah? Well, what you gonna do now? And I'm like, yo. And I tell her, I'm like, you know what? I don't hit women. Okay, that's first off and foremost. I don't hit women, but give me back my money. What money? And she looks at me, what money? I didn't see any money. And I'm like, yo. And she's like, yeah, okay, so look. So anyway, either give me my $40,000 or I'm going to go in a room and I'm going to bone your friend in front of you. And I'm like, that's kind of impossible. I don't know how you bone him in front of me if, you know, getting the $40,000. So then, you know, I'm like, I don't adhere to the terrorist demands. So I ain't paying shit. So if you need $40,000 for her to open up the fly to her sunshine, well then, bitch, the bitch and the fly ain't sunshining, bitch. I don't care enough about it to do any of that. I'm not getting up shit else. No, you already robbed me for $400 and you already flashed the happy place in front of me and then take it back. Oh, $40,000. Okay, well, then this is chalk. I'd rather go home and watch anime and eat hot Cheetos. Fuck no, bitch. Absolutely not. Right? So chicks like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go fuck your friend in the bathroom, in his bathroom. And I'm like, enjoy yourself, bitch. Do you. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole song. Do you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Do you. So she is like, okay, cool, I'm gonna go do that. Puts on her pants and then leaves, walks out the room. I stayed in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I did push-ups. Because I knew that this situation was going to take a good amount of discipline. You know what I'm saying? Push-ups are really good for getting discipline. So, I'm in there, man. 20 minutes later, she come bursting through my fucking room door. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and behind her is my homeboy and his date. And he's like, yo, we were literally in the middle of snoo in the bathroom. She's bent over the counter. I'm bent over the back of her, being bent over the counter, and she literally rips me out of her and starts telling me and arguing with us about this goofy shit. Whatever happened, what the fuck? And I'm just like, yeah, man, she a weirdo. And she just starts going, no, you give us the money now. And I'm like, what do you mean give you the money? You already stole $400 from me. And she's like, what? I didn't steal anything. I didn't steal any money. What money? What money? I'm like, the money in your purse. She's like, what money? She opens it up and points it to me. I reached in her bag and snatched like $300 or $400 out and put that shit in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, wait. I'm like, what? And she's like, And then she gets her friend, you know what I'm saying? And her and her friend, they go ahead and leave. You know what I'm saying? Y'all may leave. And while they're leaving down the hallway, I'm like, have a nice night. You know? Have a nice night. So they got 100. She got to steal the 100. I wasn't willing to fight her and get the last 100. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, she got the 100. Go ahead and go. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of them. You know what I'm saying? The second story. I hope you're still here, Judgment 129. You know what I'm saying? W's in the chat. Hope you enjoyed the story, Brody. For real, for real. I have a really awesome surprise for you guys. As you guys already know. Yeah, true that, Penny South. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you for the compliment, Penny South. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit is insane, ain't it? Nigga. Like, I don't think I ever told y'all that story, really. You know what I'm saying? Nigga. W's in the chat. W's in the chat to Judgment 129, Brody. W's in the chat to Judgment 129. All right, so what was the other story? Because you sent the 50. Making sure you're here, Brody. All right, so what was the other story? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a man of my word, bro. You know what I'm saying? You. All right, so peep game. What was the other story? Was that about the crazy chick I went on a date with, the white girl? It was a white girl, right? All right, so did I go to college? For the most part. You know what I'm saying? The crazy white girl. All right, I got you. The white girl, you said lied. The white girl I said lied. Okay, so I'm going to give you a choice, Judgment 129, since you are our highest super chatter of this entire stream, which, mind you, the #1 single super chatter of this stream gets their name put in the next title of the next video. You know what I'm saying? So as for right now, the next The next Try Not to Get Scared challenge where I play Five Nights at Freddy's is going to be called Scariest FNAF game I've ever played. Just Try Not to Scream challenge. You know what I'm saying? If a 50 is still the #1 super chat we've gotten for this entire stream, which everything is going to go towards making our next BHD Storytime animated. You know what I'm saying? Because I love to tell the stories. Would you kiss your homie on live if someone dropped 500? Fuck no. That's the no. No. I'm gonna need $1 million. Lowest I can do. Lowest I can do. Cash. That's the lowest I can do. $1 million. Ooh. Yeah, I get myself neuralized. Fing. Like $1 million cash. You know what I'm saying? All right, so with that being said, craziest white girl I ever went on a date with, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It has got to be delivered by Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to have to kiss her to get the other bullshit off me. You know what I'm saying? $1 million richer. Nigga, that's a Lambo. You can buy new lips with $1 million. So peep game. Even if they send the money, take it away. Yeah, I'm going to keep it real with you guys. Like, hey, send the money first. You guys know how it goes. And then I would do it. Yeah. I am telling stories all stream as long as we're reaching the super chat milestone. You know what I'm saying? If we don't reach the super chat milestone, yeah. All right, so anyway, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? One night, me and one of my martial arts instructors, we went to a bar. And we met us up. I met up with, who did I meet up with? I met this white girl on the dance floor, right? So I get the white girl's number. We go, we eat McDonald's. And then I leave and we come back. And, you know, like we don't really do anything, right? She drops me off at home. She goes home. I'm like, all right, cool. So a week later, she gives me a call. We talk about meeting up at the bar, hanging out, getting some drinks, right? So I meet baby girl up, you know what I'm saying? I meet her up, and we get there, and we're at the bar, and this chick is just so mean, so masculine, brodies, you know what I'm saying? She just keeps trying to tell me that I'm not that she has a bigger house than me, that I'm not a real man, that, you know, blah, 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 blah. She just keeps going on and on and on. And then she tells me about her ex-husband and, you know what I mean, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, nigga, oh. Like, I don't see how anybody can spend their lives protecting one of these people. Good Jesus. I love women, but not enough to deal with any of this bullshit. You feel me? So I'm just like, oh. After like, bro, and this woman just keeps trying to go out of her way to ignore me. She just keeps trying to go out of her way to prove to me that she's better than me and that I should feel lucky to be on a date with a random bitch that ain't got shit. Like I just need to know that she's super better than me and that I'm so lucky to be on a date with this adjustable 6. This bitch is an adjustable 6 at best. And she's just like, oh, men are losers and women are the best. And I've got a vagina and I'm better than everybody. Whoa. Just good Lord. I'm just like, bro, after like 25 minutes of hearing this shit, I'm just like, you know what? I can't do this anymore. And I literally do this. I'm just like, I literally slide out. Yep, another masculine female. Feminine females are awesome. You know what I'm saying? I like feminine females. I like females that go with the flow and they all want to be bossy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Masculine females make my penis soft. Like I can't do shit with them. They're like dudes. The fuck I want with a goddamn guy. I can't do shit with this. You know what I'm saying? She's always trying to be the leader, and then the minute someone pulls a gun or tries to fight her for yelling at him, then I gotta be the one to step up. I've been in that situation a lot. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Yeah, they have their egos boosted all their lives by desperate men, which is actually awesome. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad women have such high self-esteem. I just ain't dealing with any of that shit. Oh, yep. I like feminine chicks, bro. Chicks that like to go with the flow. Chicks that like video games. Chicks that like to watch action movies. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a chick do all that, if a chick is feminine, if she cook, she clean, you know what I'm saying? She brings me peace, you know what I'm saying? And she don't just be a complete a-hole, and she's like a cool chick, then she'll, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I still like to wait a year before I commit to any chick, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, I like to take things slow, but, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you never know. So, with that being said, I literally slid out the date. I was like, literally slid out because she kept trying to ignore me, so I just left. I just dropped the bitch. I'm like, I'm not doing this shit, nigga. I'm not doing this shit. I'm not about to sit here and go through this just so I can win a lifetime of that. A lifetime. The wild shit is dudes are out here competing for the chance at a lifetime to be yelled at. No, absolutely not. Nope. Nope. Not even doing it. Can't even do it. That's why I like to wait. That's why I like to wait at least 5 years before I marry a chick. You know what I mean? I like to wait 5 years before I marry a chick. Do black Karens have their own nickname? They do. Goofy bitches. I just call all Karens goofy bitches. It's just easier that way. Damn, man, these bitches goofy. Let's call them goofy bitches. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, this bitch goofy as shit, bro. Goof troop ass bitch, bro. Bitch is goofy as shit. You know what I'm saying? Crazy women just get called goofy, bro. That's it. That's all they get. This goof. She thinks she's making points and yelling and screaming. No, yeah, you won't do what I say. I'm the prize and the blah, 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 blah. Man, this bitch goofy as shit. Y'all listening to this goofy bitch? Is they all like this? Bitch goofy as shit. God, Jesus. Man. Short yellow bus riding ass bitches. Man, this bitch goofy. God damn. Man. They get real mad too. Because, you know what I mean? I don't argue with females. I'm not going to yell. I'm not going to scream. If a chick is going to act like just a crazy person, then I'm going to treat her like she's crazy. And then she get mad. Hey, you respect how shitty I'm acting. I don't even know what that stuff is. Don't get married, kings. It's a trap. I didn't say anything. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, with that being said, if we reach the next 50 in Super Chat, type a 1 in the chat. If we reach the next 50 in Super Chat, within the next 5 minutes, you guys want me to tell you guys the story of when my house got robbed at gunpoint. Type number 2 in the chat if we reach the next 50 in Super Chat in 5 minutes, and you guys want to hear the story of how I got stabbed 8 times in the head by my own brother. And yes, y'all know who it was. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he stabbed me 8 times in the face over my own girlfriend, trying to fuck my bitches. You know what I'm saying? No, you need to respect her. You need to respect her. Bam. I'm like, nigga, she live with us. What the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, some dudes be simping, bro. You know what I mean? Be out here listening to every female. Good. Stabbed 8 times in the head, baby. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. So this is the mark. Let me see. Right here. No, that's a different one. Here it is. Eek, 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 eek. You can see that it didn't get far enough to puncture my skull. It only got into my head. You'll notice there's none of that over here. None of it. Completely smooth. But over here, eek, 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 eek. Dun. Dun, dun, dun. Huh? No long-standing damage. Didn't take any real long-standing damage from it at all. You know what I'm saying? It didn't get through my skull, even though he tried to get it through my skull. He tried to murder me. You know what I'm saying? If I did not block that him trying to stab me correctly, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I didn't block it correctly, I'd be dead. Easy. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. So, with that story, you know what I'm saying? I will say I ended up winning the fight though. You know what I mean? But once we reach 50 in Super Chat, I'll tell you guys that story. I ended up winning the fight. You know what I'm saying? He had a knife. I had no knife. And I fucked his shit up. That nigga never tried to fight me again after that goofy shit. Never again. Never again. Huh? W's in the chat to the mod squad. Thank you for the well wishes, Lucy. Nah, it's 10 years you're legally married, Jordan. All right, you guys. We got 3 more minutes in Super Chat. You know what I'm saying? If you guys drop a 10 in Super Chat, I will start the story. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we got 3 more minutes to reach the milestone. W mods. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Sharice? Hey. So after a while, I just got enough courage. I remember I took like 4 or 5 days practicing in the mirror and getting up enough courage to finally ask this girl if she would date me. So I finally asked her, not only that she... Understandable. Yeah, we got a lot of 2s in the chat. Talking to me, right? Now, I still have a really big crush on this girl. I was just fine with her talking, so much so that after she started ignoring me, the only way that I could see myself getting her attention was to start kind of picking on her, to talk back to her. Because that's the only time she would ever respond to me after I asked her out, was if I would say something mean or negative to her. Would ever do a movie? If it was the right type of movie. And I would just sit there like, oh my God, she talked to me. That's what's up. Hey, what's up, guys? All right, I'll be back in like 2-3 minutes. You know what I mean? She stopped responding to me, attempting to pick on her. One particular day, I was trying my damnedest to get her attention by talking crap to her, calling her out, calling her all types of names. She just would not turn around, and she wouldn't look at me walking down the hallway this time. She wouldn't acknowledge me at all. Me being young and completely stupid. I decided, okay, well, that's yelling at her and trying to talk crap to her is going to have to not pay me any attention still, then I'm going to have to take it up a step farther. While she's walking down the hallway, I'm still behind her talking smack, and I push her. Not really, really, really hard. I figure, okay, well, if she feels me touch her, she's going to get mad at me, and she's going to yell at me, and my face. At least she freaking talked to me, right? She saw it, but when she saw it, yo, thanks for the compliment, Lucy. Yeah. Hey, if you guys like the story, make sure to thank Judgment. You know what I'm saying? He sent 50 directly through the super chat. You know what I'm saying? 100 in total. I would do a Training Day remake. All right, man. I'll see you guys later, man. It was a good chat. It was a really, really good stream. You guys are awesome people. Make sure to stay up. You know what I'm saying? And don't do anything I would do. But stay tuned for the next story time, man. Stay tuned for the next stream, Brody. You guys have a great day, bro. Have a great day, Judgment 129, bro. Appreciate you. W's in the chat to Judgment 129. He is the highest super chatter in the whole stream. His name will be in the next Try Not to Scream challenge. W's in the chat, man. Of course, I'm still young. I'm still dumb. Since we got Mm.